there are three things I love more than anything else in this world, it would have to be Pokemon, gambling, and my cat.
Funny cat spotted.
In that order. Pokemon has existed for almost 30 years, and ever since its inception, it's been promoting gambling to children. I mean, no need to sugarcoat it, I know it, you know it, and more importantly, Game Freak knows it, and have been profiting off of it for over 30 years. And while it is true that they were forced to remove their virtual casinos from the mainline games, which didn't cost any actual money, for some reason, their physical gambling products, which do cost actual money, are still allowed to exist. I guess it's because they don't have any specific monetary value they're allowed to exist, but it's still very much targeting gambling at very specifically children. Like I said at the start of the video, I love gambling, so let's gamble. None of this is representative of your actual experience you will have when buying a single Pokemon card pack. If you open... Fuck! What the fuck? I'm setting such a bad example. I love gambling. How much is this? How much is this card? This card sells for $9. I made back an extra pack. This is not what this video is meant to be. This video is supposed to be me going through shiny hunting and explaining how it relates to Game Freak's tendency to sell gambling to children. Anyways, shiny Pokemon. A simple palette swap, sure, but an extremely rare one. Up to 1 in 8,000 in some cases. Shinies are kind of the perfect compromise when it comes to child gambling, simply because it doesn't look like gambling to an outward observer, and the only thing you're really putting on the line is your time. Now, for people like me who love to grind, it does add a good amount of potential playtime. But at the same time, I can understand why people would be frustrated how much this game relies on a random number generator. I've randomly encountered probably a dozen throughout my 20 years of playing Pokemon.
Oh my god! What the f? Are you serious? Oh my god, what?
I've also found several hundred while shiny hunting. You see, throughout the years, the Pokemon Company have made it easier and easier to get shiny Pokemon, and adding fun new methods of finding shiny Pokemon that increase the chances over a base encounter. Now, finding a shiny Pokemon is one thing in and of itself, but actually catching it is another entirely. There are 3 shinies that I have encountered throughout my long shiny hunting career that I was not able to obtain. The first 2 I found before I even found out what a shiny Pokemon was. I thought they were glitches, and yes, I did try to catch them, but unfortunately, I just didn't have the balls. That would be Shiny Koffing in Pokemon Fire Red, and Shiny Makuhita in Pokemon Sapphire. Last but not least is this damned shiny Weedle. If you're not aware, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver have a large section at the beginning of the game where you can encounter Pokemon, but you are not given Pokeballs. And so during that first trip into the grass... Are any of these my fault? Not really. But they still count as shiny fails, and they are a scar on my shiny hunting record. So I'm gonna fix that. Over the past year, I've been doing thousands of encounters trying to find these shinies again, but to no avail. I'm gonna be finding all 3 of these Pokemon again under the same circumstances I found them the first time. This is the worst possible scenario. Generations 3 and 4, in which all of these games take place, the odds for a Pokemon being found shiny are locked in at 1 out of 8,192. There are no methods we can use to improve these odds, and in addition to that, there's also no way of guaranteeing we get the Pokemon we want. For example, if we look at Koffing, he will appear in about 30% of the encounters that you find him in, meaning that 2/3 of the time the Pokemon you're encountering aren't even Koffing, and any of those can be shiny as well. As a matter of fact, as I was about 13,000 encounters into my hunt, this happened.
Oh shit. Holy shit. Fucking finally.
The worst part about this is that Grimer has a 5% chance to appear, the lowest encounter rate in this area. And now I'm 30,000 in on my hunt for Koffing, and I haven't even found an additional shiny. It's gonna be slow going. I don't expect to be finishing this anytime soon. I'd be surprised if I get it done by the end of 2023. I'm gonna be doing all of these hunts over on my Twitch at twitch.tv/graygames. I tried doing a couple streams on this channel. I wanna keep this channel just for pure, edited, quality content.